Okay, so I've been trying to make this video for like over an hour now, and I can't get it right, but hopefully this is the take that that'll work. Anyways, my name is Braden, and welcome to my channel. If you want to know something about me, like I've loved YouTube since I was a little kid, since I was like 10 or 11, even younger than that. But it wasn't until I was like 10 or 11 when I started like watching it like daily and stuff like that. When I made a channel and all this stuff. But pretty much, I've loved YouTube since I was a little kid. I've always wanted to make videos. I used to make videos, cheesy little videos when I was like 7th and 8th grader, 6th grader. Just fun stuff back in the day. And anyways, I kind of want to redo and start my YouTube all over again. And I feel like this is a very good way to start it off, is by telling you guys a story about my life. And yeah, I say we just get right into it. And yeah, I want to start off straight just saying, getting it out. I do have a brain tumor, not cancerous, thankfully. So yeah, I'm going to tell you guys about my story, and about from the very beginning to where I am now, and just kind of the road all the way through it all. So yeah, I just want to start off by saying, so it started back probably October. I think it was October of 2017. Wait, no, October 2016. Yes, 2016. So what was going on then, if you're wondering? Baseball was starting up, and my eyesight was always bad for a while. For like the half of the 2016 year, I couldn't see a thing. It was so difficult for me to see. Very painful, and you know, my eyes would always strain out in school, and it was very difficult to see. So I never really knew what the problem was until we started baseball practice again. And when we started, it wasn't really practice. It was just kind of getting back into the swing of things, just throwing around stuff. And sorry, there's an alarm going on. Anyways, so pretty much what I want to start out by saying is, yeah, when we go into baseball, I keep saying that like 5 times. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this. But yeah, baseball practice. My bad. Baseball practice. We were just tossing, and ball gets thrown to me. It hit me. And you know, I kind of just rubbed it off. I was like, whatever. Maybe I'm just stupid. I haven't thrown a ball and haven't really thrown a ball in a while. So yeah, I keep throwing it back and forth, and I couldn't see it. I realized I could not see the ball at all, and especially with the gym lights, with the very vibrant lights going on everywhere. It was very hard to even like see in general with that ball going up in the gym. Anyways, I kept getting hit, and I knew something was up. So I kind of just stopped practicing for that day. And when my mom picked me up after that practice, I told her, I said, "Mom, I can't see a ball. I got hit today twice, and something was up. I knew something was up." So she said, "Okay, well, me and your sister have an eye doctor appointment next week, so I'll just you can come with us." I said, "Okay." So yes, a week later after that, I went to the eye doctor, and pretty much from the start of it, you know, when they do eye test, they look at your left and your right eye. So on my right eye they did, and I could see perfectly fine. Right eye, pretty much everything was good until it got to the left eye. And at that point, when it got to my left eye, I couldn't see anything. I could not see the letters. I could not see anything. It was so hard to make out what it was. But I couldn't even see the biggest letter when they pulled it up. It was stressful. So the eye doctor, he looked at my eyes and he said, "Well, there isn't really anything wrong on the outside." So he knew something was up. So he sent me off to a hospital, which my mom worked at. She knew the people there and everything, so she hooked me up with an appointment there. And pretty much what happened there is same thing happened. I couldn't see with my left eye, and he looked and he said, "Well, no, everything looks fine from the outside. It's something on the inside that is messing his vision up." So at that point, he was like, "Well, I think I may know what it is, so we're going to schedule him an MRI." So we went and got an MRI, and I don't know why I keep saying we. I went and got an MRI, and pretty much this is when it starts to get pretty real, and it gets kind of emotional in a way. So I'm gonna take a drink real quick because I'm very thirsty. Sorry. Anyways, so I get sent off to Children's Hospital. Okay, so I get an MRI, and which before that I had to get an IV, which sucked. It was my first time getting an IV. It's awful, and I still get into this day. So, anyways, back on track here. I got an MRI, and right after the MRI, my doctor pulled me back and said, he put me in this little room with my mom and a couple other doctors. He said, well, he's like, look at this. I looked at it, and he was pointing to something in my brain, a big little dot there. He said, that's a tumor, a brain tumor. So, my mom, she started bawling and everything. It was awful. So, I was just speechless. I was like, what? I have a brain tumor? And, it was such a difficult thing to get through. And, I'm calling out that doctor, whoever you are, I don't like you. And I don't say that to many people, but I don't like you. Because this doctor straight up told me, he said, your son has a form of brain cancer. This tumor is brain cancer. And so, when you get told you have cancer, it's not a very good thing. Yeah, my family was very, very heartbroken about that. So I went back for, anyways, he's like, well, we need to schedule a surgery, because, obviously we need to get that thing out. So, a couple weeks later, we got back to the hospital, and we talked to the doctor who did all the, who does surgeries, all the brain surgery, and he's like, hey, this tumor isn't cancer, it's a craniopharyngeal, I don't even know how to say it, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but, craniopharyngiola, something like that, dude, I don't know if that's right, but, that's the kind of tumor it was. Anyways, he was like, yeah, this isn't cancerous. So we're like so relieved, but at the same time we're like, wow, we get told I have cancer. What? And that's not a very, that's not good news. It's awful news. So, after that, I just got prepared for my surgery. Got a lot of freaking labs done, a lot of blood draws, a lot of IVs. It was awful. Anyways, it comes to the time of my surgery. It was on April 7th, but April 6th was a crazy day, the day before. I'm stressing. I was at school that day. I'm like, man, everyone's wishing me luck, sending me prayers and all this stuff. I'm like, I was so stressed out. And I knew it was going to go good. This is like one of the best hospitals in the world, and I knew I was going to be in safe hands. But still, it's just like, man, I'm about to get a brain surgery. My head's about to be cut open. But yeah, we get to the hospital at like, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning, 5:30, I don't know, something around that, very early in the morning. And pretty much we got prepared. There's a lot of people there who came and see me, which is amazing. I love my family. All my friends, love all y'all. Anyways, yeah, it was time for the surgery. So, the surgery was like 7 hours long, something like that. I don't remember, 6 to 8 hours, somewhere in between that. I don't even remember because I was so just lost once I got done with surgery. You know how people are when they get surgery. So, anyways, I get done with surgery, and the first thing I realized once I got done, I opened my eyes, and I could see. I could see out of my left eye, and I was like, wow. It has been so long since I've been able to see out of both my eyes. So that was like a crazy miracle. I was so happy, and I know I kind of got a surgery, but I would say that was probably one of the greatest days of my life just because of that. But anyways, all my friends came, a lot of friends came, my family. Yeah, it was a great time. So many people were there to just cheer me up, and honestly, the recovery wasn't awful. It wasn't until I kind of got back into school, which is kind of what screwed me back up. But anyways, surgery, I mean, it actually went so well. They took off like 99% of the tumor. There was only a little bit there that they had to keep. So I was like, okay, well, looking good. So everything's going great. I could see again. So, you know, everything was on amazing. I don't really know what I'm going with, but it was amazing. Anyways, a couple months later, had to get another MRI because I started doing 3 months every time after my surgery. I had to get MRIs, and well, they said, hey, the tumor unfortunately is growing back, and so like, crap. What are we gonna do? And but it wasn't that bad at that point. They said, okay, we'll just give it another like 3 months, check again, because it wasn't that expanding until a few months later, got another MRI. That would have probably been in September, I think, when that was going on, or very beginning of October. Anyways, so they said, well, we can do two things. We can redo the surgery, which, you know, what's that going to do? You got to keep a part of it anyways, or else I'll get screwed up, because where it was like right here on the side of my head, and where that was, it was like, if you took it all off, it would mess my head up. It would cause so many symptoms wrong, and I'd kind of be done in a way. So I went with radiation. So we did radiation, and honestly, I don't really know what was really bad about that, because like I did it so fine. It was pretty easy. I got to meet a couple like really nice people there. Very, very cool people that did the radiation there, and I seen them every day for 6 weeks straight. Had to drive an hour and 15 minutes there, hour and 15 minutes back. That was pretty stressful, but we got through it, and yeah, so radiation helped a lot. That was like, okay, it zapped it away. It's just dead. It's just sitting there dead in my head. But as long as it's not growing, so that's what we're looking for. So that was like great. And honestly, it's been good news ever since. Really, every 3 months when I get my MRI, they say, "Oh, look, your tumor's fine. It's not growing, or it's growing like a very small amount. Nothing too crazy," which is amazing. So yeah. If you do have any questions, please leave in the comments. I will answer them. I don't really want to talk more about that, other than the fact that I did get to miss junior and senior year baseball, which sucked. But it's whatever. Alright. Anyways, I don't really want to talk anymore. My throat's starting to hurt. But if you do have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. Please be sure to subscribe. I would like that. That would be really nice of you. If you watched through all of this, thank you very much. That's awesome that you'd watch this. There will be more videos in the future, so if you do want to watch more of them, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next